What is going on, guys? Baller Fan 85 somewhere here in this mist.
Hey, y'all know me. I got to do the vape. I have
here with
to do
the vape master himself. We're out here in Kevin's front yard.
Side yard.
We have a very ambitious goal today.
Can you talk right today?
I can't. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited.
I barely slept last night.
So right now, well, I had to have a few drinks to go to sleep, so I'm a little bit hungover. But we have a plan. I'm not going to say the plan, because if this goes the way we want it to,
this is probably going to be our highest viewed video of all time.
So right now it is raining. We are in Kevin's side yard. Where are we going to today?
Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
It might as well be. We have a golden ticket. We have 4 golden tickets. These two, along with the camera lady right there, Miss Baller Fan 85, Miss Kevin Vape Master 5000.
If you don't call her by her name, then she thinks you're itemizing her. Her name is Ashley. She's my fiance.
There we go. We are going to Jacksonville, Florida, to attend AEW's
Fight for the Fallen.
We have a plan. We're going to storm the gates.
Look,
like Area
the
51,
car is loaded down with belts.
Gates.
We are hungry. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, I'm starving.
But we have a plan set in play, and we're going to do everything we can to make this plan happen.
If we put it in motion, this will be one of the greatest.
This is going to be our Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, Miss Baller Fan 85 and I, we have tried to do stuff like this before. We're pretty lucky when it comes to this, but I don't think we've ever had anything this ambitious. So this is the start of our Baller Fan 85 Kevin road trip.
Our little road to our WrestleMania.
Fight for the Fallen.
Should I have said that
we do
with
AEW with WrestleMania?
Our road to Fight for the Fallen.
Yeah, our road to Fight for the Fallen. So kick back. Hopefully, as soon as I do this, we'll be in another spot and we'll tell you more about this plan. But I can tell you, we're going to do everything.
If this goes right. If this goes
right now, look at these goosebumps.
If this goes right, you have to like, share, comment, subscribe. We got to get these viewers up.
Because we'll probably never have this done again.
Never.
So
not of this caliber anyway.
No.
So
sit back
fingers
and enjoy.
Crossed.
This is either going to be the dream of a lifetime or a nightmare.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
See what you did there. But anyway, stay tuned for the rest of it. We'll keep y'all posted. Hopefully it goes the way you want. And we'll see you guys in Jacksonville.
All right, so you've already seen the intro. We went to AEW's Fight for the Fallen.
Oh, wait, we're going right now?
Yeah, we're going right now.
Okay.
We're just going to go.
I didn't even know he hit record.
Yeah, I hit record a little while ago. So we're going to show you clips from our trip, and I had a blast.
Oh, yeah, it was a great time.
Had a blast. And
really hot.
Oh, we sweated so much.
Really hot. Got caught up in a real shitty situation.
Yep, and we'll explain that later.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of comedy in this.
Yeah, I hope so. So we're going to do this kind of different than we normally do. We're going to put in the clips, as you saw already. We're going to put in the clips that we actually did, and then we'll give our 2 cents on it.
Oh yeah. Look, we're sorry that this video took so long. I know you guys are going to watch this and be like, wow, that was weeks ago. But family emergencies, work schedules, just a lot of stuff happened these last couple of weeks. But we're not making excuses. We're back in the saddle. We're getting it going. This. And I hope you guys really like this fun little ride we're going to take you on. We'll see detours, a few pit stops, but hey, we're going to get there.
Yeah, so we showed you the first clip. It was raining. It was early in the morning. We were starving already.
Oh, so hungry.
We live about 2 hours away from Jacksonville, hour and a half, 2 hours, somewhere around there. And we set out an ambitious goal. We're not going to say what the goal is right off bat, but look at the clips, and we'll give you our little 2 cents on them, and then we'll go from there. So you want to show them the next clip? We'll show them the next clip. Or you got something you want to say?
Yeah, we'll show them the next clip. Now, don't be discouraged. I know you guys sit here and think, hey, this is a belt review page, and we're here to see belt reviews. They're coming. Just unpucker your butt. Fasten your seatbelt.
I had a long drive yesterday. I do have to unpucker it. It was pain.
Just take this ride with us.
All right, let's get to the next clip.
Next one.
All right. We're at round 2 on the road. We're in Florida right now. We've got 40 miles to go.
We need to get the driver to drive.
Yeah,
okay?
right now
she's slinging us everywhere.
Yeah, and already passed like 5 or 6 cops. Worried every time. But we're on the way. It is early now. The show doesn't start for another 7 hours or so.
We will stand at the back door for 9 days
Yep.
if we. Well, actually, just a couple hours because
Yeah,
it's
might
the
as
day
well.
of. So.
I mean, and it is raining. I don't want to melt. So we're gonna keep in touch, but plans are still a go right now, even if they're only in our head.
We are aiming for our most viewed video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, MySpace.
We don't have any of those.
It sounded cool.
I'm just being realistic. I don't want people to go and look. And,
You have a
we're not
Twitter.
there. I have a Twitter, but
I have a Snapchat.
Oh,
We both have a
Why do you have a
Facebook.
Snapchat? You're not a prepubescent girl.
I like snapping and chatting.
Oh, you like the filters, don't you?
Oh yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, we're going to keep in touch. We're going to make sure we want this whole documented. This is going to be historical records. This is going to be something that's going to be viewed for a long time.
Unless it doesn't happen, then no one's ever going to see this, and we're really just two guys playing with phone in the backseat of the car like some idiots.
Yeah,
but if it works.
Oh, if it works.
If it works.
Oh, if it works.
Just to let y'all see, yeah, those are my car seats. Leave them alone. Underneath that blanket, we have about 6 belts back there.
Yeah, give or take, somewhere around there. But we're taking this mobile show on the road.
Mobile show on the road. That's what mobile means, jackass.
I told you, I don't have a filter. It comes out.
You should probably think before you speak.
Hey, Ashley, do you have something else you can throw and nail Kevin in the
I've already
nuts?
been hitting the balls
Victoria's
once.
got her ammo down here.
Yeah, wives are already hitting husbands and balls. It is pandemonium. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. What? All right. Look, stay tuned for the next clip.
Boy, those are two ambitious people right there in that clip.
Yeah.
That was a long 2 hours. I promise you, testicles were harmed in the making of this video.
Dude, look, she wasn't even aiming for it. She's just got, like, after being together so long, she has this honing device in her head. See,
I don't even think she looked back.
I'm 6'5", 280. She's like 5 foot, 105 pounds soaking wet. She has to aim at the same spot every time. She's got like a honing device straight for him every time I upset her. But the car ride was actually really fun.
Car ride was fun. And we listened to Stone Cold's podcast with MJF to get us in the mood for Five for the Fallen, which was a great
good is
podcast.
MJF?
That was such a good podcast.
He is by far, well, I can't really say my favorite. My favorite AEW slot is obviously Cody Rhodes, but taking him out of the picture, I got to go Darby Allin.
Oh, yeah.
Darby Allin's just...
As long as he doesn't break his back on the coffin drop.
Yeah, but then MJF is right there with him.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, that clip right there, this guy got a Twitter handle. You want to go ahead and do a little plug? By the way, mine, by the way, I do have it as Wayne Bullard 851. At Wayne Bullard 851.
I don't know it by heart.
I can actually look at it right here.
I made a Twitter just for this.
And you are on Twitter like crazy right now. You're liking.
I'm trying to get us noticed by some people, and if you want to catch fish, you got to cast a wide net, and I've been casting that net.
Right. He is at Kevin Rod 91. KEVINROD 91.
My first name, the first 3 letters of my last name, and the year I was born.
And you can see him retweeting wrestlers and liking and stalking some people. Yeah, he's got an actual Twitter handle now. Yep. You'll get a YouTube. I'm sure you'll get a YouTube soon. So you ready to go on to the next clip here? We can see what's going on. The next one, I apologize.
Follow me on Twitter, damn it. I've got 8 followers. It's kind of embarrassing.
I think I've got 101. But I've had it for a while, so, I'm not going to brag, probably 85 of them are bots, but, we'll go from there. So on this next clip, I apologize for the audio, but I do want to show we ate at an amazing restaurant that had some really good seafood.
Yeah, we just got to check the boxes on all the stops.
Yeah, let's take a look right now, and we'll go.
We are back again with chapter 3 of this journey. We had to sit down and get some
Made it to Jacksonville.
We made it to Jacksonville. We are at a bar and grill, seafood bar and grill. And look at this food. It is unbelievable. We've never seen this stuff in the way. They got great sweet tea. Corn nuggets are really good. Gator tail, unbelievable. Okay, Lauren, you got anything you want to say?
Fried mushrooms are great.
Yeah.
Fried shrimp is great. As you can see, the reason helps us because everything we have on this table is fried.
I don't think we were expecting these big proportions either.
No, but I'm not upset.
Not complaining. So we're gonna sit down. We're gonna get some fuel in our belly. We're gonna try to storm the gate, and we'll know what that means in a little bit.
Okay,
First off, they were not laughing at us. Okay,
they might have been.
they may have been, but I don't think they were. By the way, how good was that food?
That was great. The gist of that, what you couldn't hear, we were talking about our food there. We had gator tail, which was some of the most tender gator tail I've ever eaten. It was so good.
And if you noticed, all the food on our plates was fried, which is probably why our belts don't fit us.
I had one of the best oyster po' boys. I'm an oyster guy. I'm sorry. I had one of the best oyster po' boys I've ever had. Really, really good.
We really just ordered a bunch of food, put it in the middle of the table, and all four of us just sampled a bunch of different stuff. Jacksonville's got some really good seafood.
They really do, especially right over there by the stadium, by Everbank Stadium. So, again, I apologize for that audio, but we're putting every bit of what we did out there. I think we did more stuff before the show than we did during and after the show, but you can't beat that seafood. I had to put it in there. It was so good. So let's get to the next clip.
Next clip.
All right, guys. So we just finished eating. Got some real good food in our stomachs. We're fueled up. We're ready to go. We are on our way back to the venue for Fight for the Fallen, the AEW show that's tonight. We've kind of got this game plan going. We've checked a lot of boxes on it so far. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but if we end up pulling all this off, I'm sure you look right down there in the description, and you'll already know where we're going with this.
Nope. Not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that. We are not doing that. We're gonna make you wait. I promise you, this will be the highest viewed video we've ever had.
If we can pull this off, y'all wish us luck.
Either one of two things is gonna happen. We're gonna realize our greatest dream or our worst nightmare. Yep. One of the two is gonna happen. Stay tuned, and as long as everything goes great, it'll be on the page. If not, no one's ever gonna see this, and we're just two guys talking into a phone for nothing.
Yep. All right, take it easy.
Well, I posted it. I mean, no matter what the outcome was, I felt we had a blast. We got some really good video, and even though you're not seeing wrestlers right now, or you're not seeing the actual show, we had a blast. And this is something, even if nobody likes, I'm gonna go back and look at this and smile because
we met some really cool people.
We had a lot of fun. We were miserable right after that because not only were we full, we were fixing to sit out in the blistering heat for about 5 hours. Luckily, we had some good friends there. So we'll go ahead and go into the next clip. You can see some of our friends there. Shout out to all of them, by the way.
Every one of them. Austin, and everybody else that was there. There was like 4 Austins.
There was. Luckily, we had some nicknames for them. You'll see them here in this clip.
All right, we are here in Jacksonville. We've made it here. This canopy right here, there's a meet and greet that's going to happen. Let's see who's here now. Let's see. Can I have your autograph, sir? Hold on just a minute. I can't turn it around, so can I have your autograph, sir?
Absolutely fucking not.
You're not the young bucks.
No, I'm the old buck, okay? Pretty old.
Buck. All right, so we've got Kevin over here. We've got fans of AEW.
Woo! Possibly
we've got a belt right here.
You guys know from our past videos, it's probably one of our favorite titles. With the exception of the UK title, it's probably the most beautiful title WWE has going for it right now. With your NXT belts, take those out of the picture because they're just so much better. But main roster titles, you know how we feel about that one. Guys, look, we're trying to get in here and meet some people.
We're trying to storm the gate.
If this turns out the way we think it's going to, it's going to be our highest viewed video. Met up with some really cool people, just wrestling fans in general. Wrestling fans in general are always good to meet with and talk to and stuff. You're never going to have 2 wrestling fans out here fighting because they just don't like each other. We get along great. It's the first time we met any of them. Pretty cool fucking dudes.
Yeah. So, what's your name, man?
Austin.
You've been here since when?
11:45.
It is now like 2:30, 3 o'clock, somewhere around that. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell this, but I mean, look at that. We are sweaty. We are very sweaty. We cannot wait for this show, Fight for the Fallen. Again, if we do what we hope we're going to do, it's going to be great. If not, I think I'm still going to post this because we've made some really good friends already here.
Check it out, guys. If you ever wondered what Ricochet would look like with an afro and no tattoos, we got the man right over here. Okay? If you ever wondered what the Street Profits would look like if they were a little shorter and had beards, I mean, we got Montez Ford over here, D'Angelo Hawkins. Although if D'Angelo Hawkins was well, no, Montez Ford grabbed the belts. Never mind.
Yeah.
I almost sounded really stupid right there.
I was the person to do the most risky stuff.
Yeah.
Now, he should, yeah, he would be. He'd be the one to do the crazy shit.
But we're going to document absolutely everything on this trip. If it turns out that we get to meet the person we're hoping to meet, you guys will see this video. If not, like I said, we're just a couple guys talking into a phone for no apparent reason.
All right.
Speak it into existence, man.
Yep.
Speak it into existence. You'll get it.
Oh yeah, we'll get it. We'll catch you back in a little bit.
All right, so that's the biggest reason I posted. I wanted to go ahead and post this whole video because we met some amazing fans.
Yeah, and if you couldn't tell, had a little bit of a wardrobe change there. I sweat through my other shirt, so I had to go and change. And yeah, it was so hot.
Now we were the elite. We took over that canopy, and it wasn't even for the VIP meet and greet. They had that inside the venue.
That's where they were selling the tickets for the meet and greet.
But we were the elite there. All of us. We had camera crews coming. They didn't do anything with the footage, which, you know, you win some, you lose some. But those fans, they were great people. We took over that place for at least a good 5 hours. We took over that canopy, and then everybody just came in. We had one big party there.
Yeah, it was great.
Now, Kevin,
Is it
I'm
that,
not, no,
is it
no,
that
it's not
time
that
of the
time.
show
It's
already?
not that time. It's almost as big of a blunder, really. Kevin had a really good video that I thought he was doing,
Yeah.
and he
For,
went full talk show on everybody.
For
We had some
my
serious laughs.
knockoff Ricochet, my Street Profits on Welfare, and Austin, I really didn't get a name for you, but and they know I mean no harm by this. We all joked around and stuff.
We had a blast.
I made a great video with them giving their opinions.
That ended
Amazing.
with the Young Bucks coming into view, and we were going to go over there, and we actually ended up on being the elite in a very small part in the background way back there.
But guess who forgot to push record?
Yeah, I was all for it. I was like, Kevin, you have to send me that video so I can put it in there. And he said, yeah, I took a picture. I didn't really do a video on anything. So
now I'm not allowed to work the camera anymore.
When it also makes me realize that the funny story we have coming up later, I think you deserved after that.
Yeah,
So-
karma definitely come back to bite me in the pooper.
Should we go ahead and just get into that?
Is there anything leading to it in the next clip?
I don't believe so. No, we get right into the show.
Okay, so shortly after that happened, keep in mind we just ate a bunch of fried seafood, and I'm that kind of person that when I know I'm about to be sitting somewhere for a little bit, I go in and get my snackage, get my my bathroom breaks out the way.
Clear any excess room.
I had to go bad, and where we were at, all the porta potties were locked. And Austin, the guy holding the Intercontinental title, tells me, hey, over where we parked, all the way across the stadium, those ones are unlocked. So I said, okay, how long of a walk is it from here to there? He said, about 5 minutes. I said, bet. And I struck out. I was man on a mission.
You disappeared for a while. It wasn't 5 minutes. You were gone for at least 25.
It was at least a 10 to 15 minute walk. But anyway, I make it all the way around. I find my magical little porta john that's unlocked, and I go in there to do my business, and feeling pretty good about myself. And
it's a good day. You know, everything's going right so far. What could go wrong?
I get done doing my business, and I reach over to clean myself up, and no toilet paper.
Crap.
No toilet paper. So I had a decision to make. Either I go in with mud butt, or I fix this somehow. Let's just say I finish that show with no socks on. And I'm not just saying this to make y'all laugh. I'm not just saying this to get views. He will tell you, I literally had no socks left.
In the words of Kurt Angle, oh, it's true. It's damn true.
So I walked back over, mad as can be. And
gave us all the biggest laugh
but
of the night.
Here's the part that really got me upset. After I make it out of the porta potty and I'm all cleaned up and I'm ready to walk back over, I'm like, man, they should really put some toilet paper in these things. So just out of some curiosity, I just happened to look in the other one. I got the only porta potty that had no toilet paper. Literally 25 of them in a line. I counted 25 in a line. 24 of them had toilet paper. And I used the one that didn't.
So if you've taken anything from this video, I want you to learn one thing. If you go to a row of porta potties, check them all.
Check them first. And if you're not going to check, at least have you a little go bag with some extra socks in it.
Yep. So I think you took some videos inside Fight for the Fallen.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
a couple. I think Miss Ballerfan did. I may try to add some here and there. I'm not sure exactly due to copyright laws and stuff like that. I may just do the couple of reaction shots I have.
Mm-hmm.
But while we were in there, let's go ahead and do these two videos first. The next two clips, and then we have a really good story over somebody you got to meet.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. We'll show you these two, and then we'll get into the next thing we have.
Kevin, you ready? Where are we at?
Hey, tough, baby.
Fight for the Fallen!
All right. So as you can see, we made it into the show.
We did. We had some pretty good seats.
Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and get into this right here. I have a gripe with the seating arrangements. So, Fight for the Fallen on TV looked great. It was in an amphitheater.
Are you going to say what I think you're going to say?
Probably. It was in an amphitheater, and it would have been great if the ring was on the stage where everybody could see it. The bad thing was the ring was in front of the stage on the ground.
The seats kind of go at an angle like this, and the ring is here.
So whereas most of your leveled seating in stadiums are a seat right here, maybe a seat right here, when somebody's head is up here, you can still see over it. The seating at the amphitheater was seat and then maybe seat, and somebody's head was up here. And
Let's just say the guy in front of him was not a small guy.
No, I mean, I'm a big guy, but the guy in front of me
Was a tank.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and I mean, Miss Ballerfan 85. She sat down, and Miss Ballerfan 85 is very short, very short.
Now you
She
see
is
her, now
5
you
feet,
don't.
5 feet of fury. She ended up behind this person, so me being the nice person, I switched with her. So I'm not divorced, so that's a great that's a great thing. But I just wanted to. The things I do for love, the things husbands or wives do for love.
Can't put me in it because I wouldn't have done it.
Well, you're also like 6 foot, damn. So, luckily, I sat through the whole pre-show behind the brick house, and fortunately, that person got up and moved. He moved a couple rows down. I was good then. There was a couple seats open, and then
You're sitting
another.
behind Snorlax.
Yeah, and then another fan came up and just sat right back in front of me. Now, Miss Ballerfan 85 was happy because she could see, and she'll say she couldn't really see a lot, but she could see. I saw a lot of heads.
A lot.
And the bad thing, okay, here's another gripe with AEW. Now, I love AEW. There's a couple of things I don't agree with as far as some of the things they have, some of the characters they have, but when you have a big screen
That everyone can see.
yeah, over the ring, why would you not put the show on the screen?
And literally every time they put a clip on there that was live happening,
No,
everybody cheered.
yeah, for the first out of however many hours, for the first 90% of that show, it stayed an AEW screen until the match was over, and then it showed the highlights, the replays. When it got to Kenny Omega versus Shima, like we had already accepted the fact we're seeing a lot of heads. If they go outside of the ring, we're not going to be able to see anything. Kenny Omega, Shima, they went outside of the ring. All of a sudden, let there be live footage. And the when you see that, when they go, Kenny and Shima go outside of the ring, and you hear a big pop, it's because the live footage.
Even the
showed up.
announcers say they're cheering for the screen.
And it happened for 10 seconds, and then it went down. And then you hear the whole place just start booing again. Then it comes up again. It's like they were toying with us. Eventually, you might be able to hear "We Can't See" chant because we really couldn't see a whole lot. All in all, the show was great. And the show was great in one part because when we came into the building, when we got there, you saw somebody that I wasn't familiar with, but you were able to get him to do a shout out for us.
Yeah, this guy is super nice, dude. I know I hang with him a lot, and I've kind of been stalking him on Twitter, but super nice dude. Was willing to sit there and talk to us. If any of you aren't familiar with the Chris Van Vliet show, he interviews a bunch of wrestlers, shows you a different side of wrestlers that you probably would never see in any other case. Just a real super cool dude. He got to start doing the same thing we're doing here, and now he's announcing for AEW. He just dropped that on his Twitter, but super cool dude. Gave us a shout out. Chris, you're an awesome dude. I can't thank you enough for it. If by some chance you're watching this, I even let him hold the belt, and yeah, he's just a real nice guy all the way around.
He seemed really nice. I didn't get a chance to meet him. That was you went on a bathroom break and then you came back and was like, I met Chris Van Vliet.
Who?
He did a shout out. Yeah, that's no offense. I don't get a chance to check out YouTube wrestling interviews as much as I normally want to. But this next clip, this is Chris being very generous and actually giving us a really good shout out. So here's that clip.
Hey guys, it's Kevin from Balor Fan 85 Belt Reviews. Got Chris Van Vliet here. Make sure you're watching this stuff. Some awesome interviews. And make sure you watch Belt Review on Balor Fan 85 with belts like this. Thanks, man.
That was awesome. Go ahead
It's just something that took a few seconds of his time, but it meant a lot to us.
Yeah, he wasn't sitting that far ahead of us. I believe he had really good seats on the level we were sitting at. He had the very first row,
Yeah.
which was great. And afterwards, I think he went to the back and did a lot of good reviews or a lot of good interviews. I'm sure you've watched a lot of them.
He
had JR, I think.
JR, Tony Khan, Cody. I think he even snuck a little MJF in there.
Yeah, so check out Chris Van Vliet, if I'm saying it right.
Yep.
On YouTube, and check out some of his. I did watch one. Kevin got me on one where he interviewed MJF, and MJF actually hand-fed him some of his omelet. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and we'll get into the next clip. We had a plan, and our plan was to get someone. We had someone in mind to do a belt review with us. Very ambitious, very ambitious. We got done with the show, and we went around back like a couple of stalking fans, and we waited for a little while. And everybody was kind of blowing by us. Jericho blew by us. Billy Gunn. You know, they just did a big show. They were probably tired. They probably didn't want to really deal with anybody.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personal. And then the man himself, Mr. Conrad Thompson, from Something to Wrestle With, from 83 Weeks, from Grill and JR, which one?
Starcast?
Starcast fame. He came out, he and JR came out, and I didn't want to bother JR because I've always heard some people say JR may be a little bit grumpy when he comes out. Kevin here jumped right in. Hey, you mind if I get a picture? And JR more than obliged. That was
nice.
Really nice. He took a picture with Kevin and Ashley. Such a nice dude. He came out with Conrad. They were probably really tired. Conrad sat on the other side on the stage actually watching. I got to watch him have a ball there. And Conrad, if you ever see this, thank you so much for what you did.
Thank you.
He may have had a few beverages.
Apple juice.
Yeah, he was a little under the weather. So I'm not going to post everything, but he did a small belt review, and we did a belt review for one of our favorite makers, and that was Fandu. And Fandu actually just got announced for the new Starcast in Chicago All Out. They're going to be one of the vendors there. So again, shout out to Fandu. Thank you so much, Conrad. I'm going to post just a little bit of what he said about Victoria's belt, and we're going to do a little review at the end. So check out this clip. This is Conrad kind of telling us what he thinks about Fandu.
Once again, man, appreciate it. Know it was a long night. Know you're ready to go to bed and all, but thanks for taking time out of your day to make a few fans' day.
Yeah, and you definitely did. Definitely did.
So here's Conrad's take on the big gold on a purple strap.
So what's up with the peripherals? Is this 100 micro stuff? Actually, yeah, we're trying to do that. Yeah, my wife's thing for it, but yeah, I totally get you. No, it's the best fusion on the belt there is. As far as replicas go,
All right, so there's that video, and I didn't realize Kevin didn't tell me. I'd have probably marked out Jim Ross kind of photobombed us in the background a little
He
bit.
was a daggum sniper.
Yeah.
That photo bomb. We're gonna share that picture with you guys so you can get a closer look at it. If we can figure it out, we'll post at the end of this all the pictures we've taken from the show. Got to take a picture with Dustin Rhodes, Conrad, JR, just a lot of really cool people. You know, how many of us really want to stop at the end of a long day at work and take pictures and stuff? I mean, for them to do that, to go above and beyond, and you know, free of charge, just being super nice and super humble after all they've accomplished, after all they did that day, because it's not just a 15-minute match. They're there hours and hours before, setting up, tearing down, rehearsals, and getting everything done. And then they have press, and then they have guys like us sitting in the back, just hoping to get a glimpse of a picture or just a hey, how's it going? And they more than went above and beyond in those aspects, and cannot thank y'all enough for it.
No, after this, we stuck around for a little while. Our trip started about 8 o'clock in the morning. That was about 1:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we still had our main goal, and I'll go ahead and get this out of the way right now. Our main goal, we were going to try to get Cody Rhodes to do a belt review with us. And it didn't really matter. You had your ROH belt there.
I did.
I had the purple big gold. It didn't really matter what, but you had a personal mission.
I did.
And
see, I took my ROH belt. I took my ROH belt with me because it's the belt Cody retired. I also had my IWGP US title, but this ROH title, really, I wanted to get it signed. We sat there for close to 2 hours behind the building after it got done, and there was a guy who came out and he had on an AEW shirt, and I asked him, I said, hey man, is Cody still back there? I'm not trying to like be psycho or anything, but I really want to get this belt signed for my son. My son's 5 years old and he loves Cody Rhodes to death. A little backstory. My son kind of talks with a little bit of a lisp, and he heard Cody talking with it, and he said, look, Dad, even cool people have lisp too. So he's always liked Cody for that, and not trying to mark on or talk about anybody, but it that's how my son had a connection with him, and it really means a lot to him that he looks up to someone because he gets picked on about it, and it kind of makes me mad, but at the same time, he's seen Cody and he heard Cody's promo, and he was like, look, Dad, I mean, people on TV talk like I do. So I really wanted to get this belt signed by Cody for my son, and that's all I wanted to do this entire trip. It started to get later and later, and we thought for sure that it was just not going to happen, which we understood. Man's got a lot going on.
but we were going to give it a try. I mean,
But we're giving it a shot.
we had said right there, and we decided as a group. Now there was 4 of us. It wasn't just us. We had the wives. We decided as a group, we're going to stick it out. The minute Cody passes us is when we realize it's over.
Yeah, and the thing is, we saw many people walk out, and then we saw cars go in to get people. And whenever a car went in the gate to get somebody, we knew there was no shot because that car wasn't stopping. They weren't getting out. That's why they went in the gate to go get them. And we seen this Dodge Durango pull in, turn around, and sit there. And then all of a sudden, Cody and Brandy Rhodes come on in, and they get inside the car.
And
we looked at each other, and we were like,
it's over.
I'm like, well, it was worth a shot. So as we're turning around and packing up and getting ready to go, the car pulls up to the gate, and all of a sudden the car stops, and the driver gets out. And there's about 15 people.
I'd say less than that, really, to be honest. I mean, it
between
died down.
between 10 and 15 people. And all of a sudden, the driver points at me, says, you, come here. And I kind of looked around for a second. I was like, me? He's like, yeah, come on over here. So I walked up to him. Listen, Cody Rhodes saw this belt, my ROH title, the one that he retired, had his driver stop the car, had his driver get out to come and get me, and allowed me to walk up and have a brief conversation with him. He signed the belt. Just a real class act about it. I got to talk to him. I got to say maybe 2 sentences to Brandy, and it really made my night.
It made a lot of people's night. You'll hear some people all in
in
the
this
back.
clip we're about to share. in this clip we're about to share, I mean, even the people who didn't get to meet him, they were still happy at the fact that because everybody knew why I wanted the belt signed. I made it no secret.
And I'm pretty sure Cody knew why. I'm pretty sure the driver probably told him. I think
Yeah,
it's the same guy. That
because I told him I wanted to get it signed for my son, and Cody more than went above and beyond and made it happen. So we're gonna show you the clip, and then I'll show you the signature. But yeah, just could not be more grateful, and that's what we set out to do. We wanted to get a belt review, but we got an autograph, and I mean, when my son saw the autograph, he was just over the moon. Cody Rhodes, if you ever, by some grace of God, see this, I cannot thank you enough for it.
Yeah. So check out this video. We're not quite done yet. We still got a couple more things after this, but yeah, that was a touching moment, I think, for a lot of people. So here it is, guys.
Here it goes.
Oh, that's good shit. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. That's cool. Thank you. Oh, wow, that's amazing. So good. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Everything, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, thank you. That's good stuff. Thanks, Cody. That's awesome.
Hunter's name on it.
All right, so
There it is, guys.
there it is, and
it may be something small, and I mean it didn't last long. Might not mean much to some people, but for me, it meant everything because I was able to bring this home to my son and show him, and he got to see it, and he absolutely loves it now.
well, here's a funny thing for Mr. Newbie over here. As far as that was your first ever live show, wasn't it?
It was.
And it happened to be Five for the Fallen. Miss Fan 85 and I, I'm not bragging or anything, but we've gotten autographs before the show and after. And one thing, and I'm not even gonna lie, even we forgot. One thing you want to do if you're going to go try to get autographs is bring a Sharpie.
Yeah.
And did you bring a Sharpie?
I did not. The exact conversation I told Cody, I said, "Hey man, this is for my son. Will you please sign it?" He said, "Sure, man, I'll sign it. You got a Penske?" And I was like, "Shit." But luckily, the driver had one, and the driver said, "Well, it's black." So, as most of you know from our previous review, the back of the ROH title is red. So, Cody, being the amazing person that he is, signed it 3 times. And he told me as he was signing it, he said, "Hey, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign it again just in case it smudges. I have Cody Rhodes and Stardust on it."
I didn't even know that.
Yep, right there. But he wrote my son's name on it. He did a really good he did a really good job with signing it. This meant the world to a 5-year-old kid, and I could not be more happy. This made showing up hours early, enduring the heat, losing my socks, just all of it was worth it to get this for my son.
So all in all, the show was amazing. The trip was amazing. We're going to do more of those. We're not that far from Tampa, and there's going to be some kind of show there next year in Tampa. I think it's called WrestleMania. I wouldn't mind doing something like this.
I think it's one of those little house shows.
Yeah, some people that might get over. I think we can do something like that. Now, we didn't get the belt reviewed by Cody, but we got it reviewed by Conrad, or kind of reviewed by Conrad. So I figured, what better way to end this video than to do it with a belt review? And it's probably not going to be that long of a belt review, but the wife did get, and it does have a difference that we don't even have, and that is the all gold, big gold, Fandu Big Gold on a purple strap with purple stones, with something that neither Kevin nor Austin nor myself have. She paid the extra $20. Her name is Victoria, by the way. and she got Victoria on the front of the main plate there.
And I'm glad she did, because now we can show them that the quality is not only in the main focal point of the belt, but even in something such as small as a nameplate. They put a lot of detail in that. They really care about their product. Like you said, this is going to be a really short review. We've reviewed Fandu up to our eyeballs.
Oh yeah,
but
and that's not a bad thing.
No, not at all. I've said it once. I've said it a million times. Fandu, you're doing it right. I mean, anywhere from 5 to 8 millimeter plates. I mean, the detail in these are just unmatched.
Now with the colored straps, I will say this, and I'm not sure it's on all of them. I haven't seen it on the black straps, and I don't think I've seen it on the white straps. There is one thing with these colored straps. If you look right here, they're already bubbling right there. I haven't had that situation happen with the standard straps. Not a bad thing. I mean, if you keep it shelved and you keep it for display, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But as you can see, we had ambitious goals for this belt, and you know, it's got a little bubble into it. Now,
we didn't hit the grand slam, but we definitely got a second base hit.
Oh, we got a triple. I'd definitely say that was a triple. Now, you can't really tell the purple stones from right here, but they are in the light. They do turn a very nice dark purple.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah,
Crown Royal purple.
Yeah. The purple strap, I mean, it's your basic Fandu quality strap, but just purple, and I think they have tons of other colors now. As of the time we do this, they've got a new website now, and now you can look at every belt with whatever strap they have. So you can actually, you want to see what it's like on a yellow strap? Click it. You want to see what it's like on a green strap? Click it. I mean, they're definitely doing the right thing to upgrade websites, update sales. And again, like you said, Fandu, you are doing it right. So we're going to leave you with just this beauty right here. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It wasn't quite the video I thought we were going to do, but I think we still did a pretty good video. We showed you kind of some of the fun we had, and we just walked you through it. So,
like you said, we had really big aspirations for what this video was going to be. We hit some of them. We may have missed one, but we definitely made up for it. Had a great time. It was a long day.
Very long day.
Hung out with some great people. Met some new great people. Had some really good food. Watched a really good show. And it's definitely going to be one of my highlights of wrestling shows that I've been to. And I did actually go to one other live event. It was a Raw house show. But anyway, this is definitely going down as one of the funner days I've ever had.
Yeah. So leave us a comment down there. Tell us what you thought of this, because this was kind of ambitious on our part, and it's something, again, we had this idea, but it turned into this idea, and I think it still did really good.
In the words of Chris Van Vliet, vague goals equals vague results.
Yep.
Got to keep shooting high, guys.
All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we're going to keep them coming. They may not be as consistent as we want sometimes, but because
eventually we're going to run out of money from buying new belts.
But I promise you, the belts that we are going to review, and technology-wise, that may be a little lacking. We're going to get a new camera, but I promise you, we will deliver you gold. So take it easy, guys.